morning. It's 5:45. I'm getting a very early start, and I'm going to try to make it to Ethan Pond today, or maybe Misfis Shelter. That's a 23. I don't think that's going to happen. It's supposed to rain this evening, and rain tomorrow. So I'm going to try to shelter it so everything keeps dry, and we'll take it from there. But at least 13-14 miles today, and I'll catch you down the trail. All right. Okay, I'm about an hour and a half into my hike. This is my first view. Absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if the microphone on the phone is picking it up, but down below, just down there, I can hear a river. So, I'll tell you, that is spectacular right there. All right, moving on. Okay, yesterday I started in between those two mountains over there. I went up over the top of the mountain, over this whole ridge line here, came down this ridge line, came up over this mountain here, stopped, took pictures there, came down, and I stopped right about at that rock outcropping right down there. And that's where I camped. And beautiful, beautiful. Look at the grandeur of that all. Man. And I went over that. Whew. Moving on. Okay. Here I am. Summit of Galen Head. What you see right in front of you, right there, is Mount Washington. And that's where I'm heading. Maybe 2 days. I don't know. The weather's moving in, and I'm going to try to shelter tonight to get out of the weather. But this is the 360 from Galen Head, and already went over all this, what I did yesterday, but this is the view I'm getting. 360. Look at that. All right, moving on. Okay, so I just emerged out of that into all of this, and I got to cross all of this, but this is my view. I think I'm going up to the top of that hill up there. This is the trail right here. So, okay, thanks. Look at that valley down there. All right, moving on. Okay, this is the cliff view overlook. Look at that, man. Just look at that. Grand view. And there is Mount Washington right over there, up in the clouds. All right. Beautiful view. All right, moving on. Beautiful stream. Later on, I go down there. The trail takes me down there. I'll cross it, and there's supposed to be a beautiful waterfall. I'm heading to the shelter right now. So, all right, or heading to the hut right now. See you later. Okay, I'm here at Zealand Falls, and this is it. I took a picture of the top of them and as I crossed them, and this is what it ends up at down here. I'm heading to another one further down, about 2 miles away. I think I'm going to swim there. So, moving on. There's a pretty view. I'm hiking on this old rail bed to the next campsite. So this is the old rail bed right here, and I'm going to stop at the waterfalls up here, and then move on to Eden Lake. All right, talk to you later. Okay, this is Ethan Pond. This is where I'm staying tonight, at the Ethan shelter. I'll show you the shelter later. You can see the storms are going to start to roll in. I made shelter early simply because I didn't want to get caught in them, and it's supposed to rain really hard tonight, and the chance of it raining after 2 was greater. So I made shelter here about 3:30, 4 o'clock, and I'm going to go to bed early, get up early, and see what the weather's doing. I'm going to try to do a 14-miler to Lake of the Clouds hut and get a work for stay if I can, and see if I can do that. Let's hope we can do that. And then from there, the next day I'll go over all the Presidential Mountains and come down in one day. And that's kind of my goal. So I'm gonna take a picture of the shelter later, and talk to you guys later. Okay, this is the shelter I'm staying at. I'm back there in that corner, and up that way is the privy. Over there is where you cook your meals, and there's some tent pads over there. I'll show you what a tent pad is here in a minute. And but I'm staying in a shelter because I don't want to put away a wet tent, and I don't want wet gear tomorrow morning if it's going to rain. So that's why I'm in the shelter. All right, later.